And when it comes to healing, I'm going to go 3 places together. The first is, let's rest in together. Let's rest in this beingness. Let's rest in this awareness. And can we be? It's almost like being the silence. And there's sound, but we're just being the silence. Can you join me in sinking in to whatever quality of beingness is loudest for you right now? Just to notice what the loudest flavor of beingness is. Maybe it's love, stillness, connectedness, peace. Can you sink into that where that's all there is? And then let it have your body. If you can let it pervade where you are just beingness. You're not aware of the love, you are love. I am love. And then can we be so much in this imperturbable being that as the thoughts come, it's like, oh, I want to get up and move, or this is kind of boring. They don't touch us because we just are. We are this. We are this beingness. And then can this apply to our body? Can we find this in and as our body? This beingness, the sense of identifying as the beingness, as the peace, as whatever your word is. So much so that when there is a headache, a pain in the back, a contraction, a negative sensation, that it doesn't touch you. See if you can find this in the body, this discernment, where you can be this perfectly okayness, this imperturbable fulfillment and okayness as the body, even when negative sensations arise, difficulties arise. This is where we start. Then from here, as we're resting as being together, this beingness, can there be simultaneous awareness? Can we rest as this and be aware of this that comes and goes, the thoughts, feelings, and sensations? Popular metaphor is a sense of like we're resting as the sky, but we're resting as the sky as the body. See if we can find that. We're resting as this beingness as the body, and the weather changes. The thoughts, feelings, sensations move through the body. Can we be aware of both as this beingness? Can we be aware of what's coming and going as we're aware as the beingness, as this body, this groundless being? And then from here, what's the relation to what's arising? What's the relation to a headache? What's the relation to an itch, a discomfort, an ailment in the body? Is it as if they arise in you? The contraction arises in the beingness that we are. Sometimes we play with metaphors for this in the group. Will be like you are the infinite hot tub of being, this warmth, this love, this acceptance, and everything that arises, it's just like it's soaking in the hot tub. Can we find the same as our body? the body, the beingness is the hot tub, the warmth, the love. And any contraction that's felt is just being warmly welcomed, like from the warm water of the hot tub of being. And then see if you can notice what is the loudest contraction in your system? What is the loudest ailment, the loudest difficulty in your body right now? And see if you can be aware of it from this spacious beingness that's embodied, to use Matthew's word, maybe Matthew's system, this embodied somatic beingness. And then what does it want? Is there a sense of, if there's a headache, what's that headache longing for? If the eyes are tired, if the back is painful, what's being longed for? And then what's most like what's being longed for that's already here is the nature of this beingness, this somatic embodied beingness that you are. Is there a yearning for peace? Is there a yearning for relief? Is there a yearning for okayness? And can you touch what is being yearned for that's already here as you? And we're going to go one more place with this. And so as we're resting as the beingness, we're almost done. And we notice contraction in the body. If we look a little closer at that contraction, see, how intimate can you be as beingness with the contraction itself, with the pain? How intimate can you be with the pain? And can you find an intimacy like beyond intimacy? You're so close that you can't even find it as an object any longer. We're moving beyond intimacy with this, where it's almost like I am that pain. This beingness that I am includes the headache. And when that happens, what do you see is the nature of the pain, of the contraction itself? Does it start to radiate as some of the beingness? Does the beingness shine through? Does light shine through? Again, we're being in intimacy with whatever the physical contraction is, whatever the disease is, the ailment, to be intimate beyond intimate. It even disappears as an object. We're so close to it. It's just kind of part of you. And when that happens, does it change? Do we see light shining through? Is there less density? What occurs? And then lastly, some of us have our eyes closed as we've danced in these three different views together. In a moment, we'll open our eyes, but the invitation is, or the curiosity is, what's going to come through those eyes as you open them? Is it going to be this beingness that we were resting in? Or is it going to be a part that's like, oh, it's glad to see everybody. Where are we going next? What's going to happen? Oh, I have something to say. What's going to be radiating through those eyes? Or is it a combination? What's the beingness that's going to come through your eyes as you open them? And when you're ready, to open our eyes together as the 8 of us here, 7 of us that are with you. We open our eyes. As you open them, you might be like me, like that was a lot. And you might want to shake some of this off. It's like, because here we are. And as always, there's nowhere we're going. We're just being here. It's like, look, there's Elad. Here's Elad. Here's Matthew. Here's Sid. We're just here. It's like playtime. It's playtime. It's after school. We're in the yard together playing games, and goalie's got one, and here we are. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. If you have a part like, gosh, that was a lot, or I'm not sure I liked Sid with the way Sid talked about this, or I have a different way I want to talk about all those thoughts and parts. Can they just be welcomed and enjoyed? And then here we are. Woo. So that was trying to like see with looking at the different ways kind of healing occurs in different ways people talk about it. Listening to Joe Dispenza and others who were doing it, I was trying to do a spectrum that included a lot of those ways. And so what was that like for you? What was that like for your parts? What was that like to do that dance? And then as always, that was just where Sid is. What we're really interested is you, what it's like being you here, and also what works for you. It's like, no, Sid, that wasn't it. Let me tell you what works when it comes to healing. I got something. I got to listen to me. So that's what we're interested. The floor is open. Who wants to go first?